What do you mean by human resource planning in general? Planning related to human resource in an organization. See, every organization has certain objectives or goals, right? Now, in order to fulfill those organizational objectives or goals, it requires people, right? It requires manpower, right? Now, each and every planning part related to that manpower or related to the human resource in an organization comes under this particular concept called as human resource planning. That means basically this concept of human resource planning is a strategic analysis of the human resource in an organization. That means the planning related to what quantity of human resource is required, or the planning related to what quality of human resource required. Quality in the sense the knowledge, the skills, the capabilities, and all these things. And the planning related to at what time the human resource is required, and the planning related to at what place the human resource is required. In this way, planning related to the entire human resource in an organization come under this concept called as human resource planning. So basically human resource planning in simple terms is planning related to human resource in an organization, right? Now let's move to the second concept. See, each and every organization has goals, objectives, as we already discussed, right? Now generally what happens is these particular organizational overall goals or overall objectives are broken down into many small goals. Now what do I basically mean by this? I'll give you an example. See, let us assume that you are the CEO of an organization. Okay, you are the CEO of an organization named A. Now let us also assume that in your competitive market there are total 4 players, out of which you are one, and apart from you there are 3 other competitor companies. Now your company's objective or goal is to be the number one company in the market. That means number one among all 4. Okay, so basically in order to attain that objective or that goal, your main goal of becoming number one is broken down into so many different goals. Like in order to be the number one in production point of view, how much should our production levels be, in order to be the number one in the market. In quality point of view, what should be the quality standards in order to be number one in the in the market, or among the competitors? What should be the performance level of the company, the output level of in terms of performance of the company? In this way you basically set different small goals based on your overall organizational goal, right? Now planning is required for each and everything, right? See, for example, in the same example, okay, there are 4 different companies, out of which you are the CEO of first company, and there are remaining 3 companies which are competitors to you, and your basic organizational objective or goal is to be the number one in the market, or defeat the remaining 3. Okay, now in order to defeat, your basic objective is defeating the remaining 3. In order to defeat that remaining 3, you have to you have to be you have to lead in the market in many different terms, right? They are basically broken down goals. Like you have to be number one in production capacity, you have to be number one in investments and all these things, you have to be number one in quality standards, you have to be number one in the performance standards, each and everything, right? In marketing, in sales, and each and everything, right? So these are basically goals, okay, sub goals. That means based on your main goal, we have just what we did is we have broke your main goal into so many different goals. Now planning is involved, right? For example, let's take sales. Now you plan, right? If you want to be the number one in this particular example, in this particular market of 4 different players, and out of which you are one of them, if you want to be the number one, you have to plan regarding to each and everything, right? Let's take the example of sales. Now you have to plan, right? How much my sales should be in order to be number one, how much how much output should I produce in order to be number one, how much performance should I should I basically expect from my employees or my overall organization in order to be number one. In this way you plan for different in different aspects, right, relating to different areas. Now what I'm trying to tell here is the same way, like you plan for different things, you also plan for the workforce, right? How much workforce, or how many employees, or basically how much workforce will I require in order to attain my overall objective, organizational objective, right? Now that planning part relating to the human resource is this today's concept called as human resource planning. So basically human resource planning is a part of the overall organizational planning, right? That is the basic concept that you have to keep it in your mind. Now, moving on to the next concept, or the next basic or next fundamental, what are the different situations where we do this particular human resource planning? That means in simple terms, in what all situations do you basically plan for the workforce? See, first of all, you have to keep this point in mind is human resource planning is entirely future oriented. That means you are planning ahead for the future. Okay, that is basically human resource planning. See, in the name only, in the term planning only, you are telling you are doing something in advance, directed towards the future, right? So basically human resource planning future oriented. Now what are the different situations where you do human resource planning? That means, what are the different situations where you sit down and plan, telling that, okay, we are going to require these number of, these many number of people, or, we are going to require this much workforce, or we are going to require, this much skills, capabilities and all these things. What are the different situations where you basically do this particular human resource planning? There are so many different situations. Like, for example, see, when you have an upcoming project, that means when you have an upcoming, for example, you are a software company, you have an upcoming project in the next month or in the next year. Now, in order to do that particular project, you may require, more workforce, right? Now, that may be one situation. And there are also certain other situations, which out of which one is called as succession planning. That means, see, basically succession planning is a concept that we are going to deal, in when we talk about the subject human resource development. But basically what succession planning is, planning, about who is going to fill in the important positions in the organization. For example, there is this, vice chairman of the organization. Now he is going to retire. Now you are basically planning who is going to fill in that particular position after this particular person retires. That means who is going to take the, who is going to take that main lead role, or basically that important role, once he moves out of that particular job. That means, are you going to bring out someone from outside and, put that particular new person in the chair, or are you going to look after some, potential candidate within the organization and promote him to that particular important role? So basically, this is succession planning in simple terms. Now, see, this succession planning is one concept which relates to both human resource planning as well as a concept called as career management, which we'll be, dealing with later. But at present, just remember that, this is one instance where we basically do human resource planning. Okay. First one is when you have an upcoming project. That means when you are going to get a project, or when you are going to get a requirement in the future relating to any work. That is one situation where you do human resource planning. That means that is one situation where you plan for the workforce in the organization. Second situation is succession planning, and you'll also be having various other situations. Like, for example, if your company is going for, mergers or acquisitions and all these things, then also you do human resource planning, right? For example, if you are planning for acquisition, that means you are, actually planning to acquire another firm. Now, you have to do the planning, right? Okay, till now, our office is this much only. Now we are acquiring four more buildings. Our office will become this much. So, we require more workforce. How much, approximately do we require? In this way you plan, right? In those kind of situations also, in case of, mergers, acquisitions and all these things, right? So that is also one situation where you do human resource planning. We do human resource planning in different, if so not only these what all we discussed, there may be so many other, situations where we basically discuss, or we basically plan is the main word, where we plan for the human resource in an organization. So that is the main concept of human resource planning. That means all the planning related to the workforce, or basically the human resource in an organization, is generally human resource planning. Next, see, we have discussed telling that, this particular human resource planning, is future oriented, right? Now, you also have to keep this point in mind, telling that human resource planning is a continuous process in organizations. You can't tell that, at one particular stage I will do human resource planning and that's it. No, you can't tell, because there may be so many different situations, suddenly arising, where you have to suddenly engage into human resource planning. Now we have discussed various different, situations where basically we do human resource planning, right? Now there may also be other, certain reasons or certain situations where you have to suddenly, involve into human resource planning, or you have to suddenly do human resource planning. Like, for example, there is this, one particular incident that happened in your organization, like, for example, like, sexual harassment or whatever it is. Now suddenly, that had a great impact on all the employees. Now all the employees, or, majority of the employees suddenly left. Now there also you have to, you have to involve in planning, right? Okay, how many people left, how many people, how much work is left, how many people are we going to require in order to complete that work first. In this way, there also you do planning, right? And also, see, you cannot tell that, there will be no resignations in my, organization. Employees come and employees leave. You can't control when they come, when they go. You can basically control when they come in, but you cannot control when they go out. It's their wish, they can resign at any time. There will also be certain things like, voluntary retirements and all these things, right? These kind of things happen suddenly. See, retirements and all voluntary retirements you may expect, but, resignations and all these things, employees, attrition rate, and basically the concept of attrition and all these things, you cannot, you can, how can you, basically judge about, leaves, absenteeisms, attritions, resignations and all these things. So basically, this particular human resource planning is a continuous concept in the organizations. Now, having talked about the basic, fundamentals or basic concept relating to human resource planning, let us get into the theory part. So the fourth unit, human resource planning. So let's start with the definition first. The systematic analysis of human resource in future, directed towards the future. That means here we are doing systematic analysis. That means we are basically, analyzing or basically the planning regarding the human resource, requirements in which are directed towards the future. For future, we are planning now. Okay. Now, the systematic analysis of human resource in future directed to minimize uncertainty and surprise and to eliminate wastage and mistakes. So this is the basic definition of human resource planning.